Welcome back to your hour. Joining me now is Lovette Mba. Did I say that
You
right?
did.
Okay. Um, and she's with Camp Destination Innovation. Tell me about that.
Of course. So Camp Destination Innovation is a entrepreneurship-based program that is accessible for Wichita area youth to be exposed to entrepreneurship and then receive the resources to make their wildest dreams come true. So we have 3 different programs that happen throughout the year, but we're actually preparing for our annual summer camp, which happens throughout June. It's 4 weeks long, Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3. And for 4 weeks, we're exposing youth to another side of Wichita that they haven't seen before, exposing them to different opportunities, businesses, and it all culminates into a trade show where we offer first place up to $900 for
Wow.
the students just to present a business idea that they came up with or already had. So
Very
yeah,
cool. Well, as far as I am concerned, Wichita is very rich in entrepreneurship.
it is.
And I think it's largely because of the potential layoffs that happen so much with the aircraft industry.
Right.
People are off work and they've got to earn a living, so they start cashing in on their own passions. And sometimes that develops into a whole new business, and they don't
Right.
ever go back.
Exactly. And that's what we try to teach our campers, that there's power in the pivot. You know, there's always change happening, and to embrace that change. That's why we always lean into the innovation of
Yeah.
Camp Destination Innovation. And like this year's theme is designing the future. So we really want to expose them to technology, creative problem solving, and design thinking to figure out how to design what's next. You know, when life throws you curveballs, you know, how can you pivot
Yeah.
using all these different resources to, make things happen for yourself?
And I think there's a lot of that happening now. And our kids, our young people, are probably more adaptable to this type of pivoting
Yeah.
than adults are, because the technology, they're kind of born into the technology, and they have a really good grasp of it, and they're anxious to see what else they can do with it.
Yeah, and what I've been seeing with working with young people when it comes to technology is like, yeah, they have a better grasp of it, but a lot of them are using it to replace their brain
Oh,
instead of
yeah,
using it as a tool. So that's why we wanted to make this theme this year so
that's a
that we
good
can
point.
show
Yeah.
them that, AI, like, yes, it is amazing and, it can help you reach answers a lot quicker than just like doing research, but like you don't want it to replace your brain. You have that for a reason. It's supposed to be an asset to your thinking and, leading you to your answer.
Well, and I sometimes question the results you get from AI anyway.
Right. They only go back so far. They don't
Uh-huh.
have modern information on there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think that's interesting. So how do people take advantage of this?
Yes, so everyone can go to www.campdestinationinnovation.com. If you're interested in sponsoring and helping to keep this opportunity accessible to Wichita youth, or signing up your teenager, or even being a judge for our trade show, if you have business experience, all that information is available on our website at campdestinationinnovation.com. And this year it's only $45 for campers. We provide lunch, we take care of transportation. Just gotta drop them off and
Uh-huh.
tell them to have a good time.
And call me in about 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
So this takes place on the WSU campus?
Yes, at the WSU Connect building. They've been so gracious to continue to be building sponsor for us, and especially with the Connect building, they're all about pouring into education initiatives and just providing houses for that. So, yeah.
And that's a really good. Wichita is really good at developing partnerships between organizations that can really complement each other.
Right. We're all about collaboration over competition. You know, there's so many nonprofits and programs that are doing very similar work. So why not work together, you know, to make
Exactly.
it happen? We have some pretty fun field trips planned with a lot of entrepreneurship-based programs throughout the city. Nexus and Groover Labs are planning out a whole day for our campers. So we'll be getting a tour of Groover Labs, getting to talk to some of the entrepreneurs that are housed within the lab, and the Nexus will be taking us to Commerce Club, so we can do like an immersive opportunity experience with them, and just let the students get a taste of what it's like to be an entrepreneur in those tech spaces. Or you know, Nexus is bringing in people from all around the world, so you know,
Nice.
getting that worldly
Yeah.
experience.
Well, and I think the more exposure they get to this type of thing, the more doors it opens.
Exactly.
Because they might even entirely change their minds about their interests.
Right. And that's why I try to express to the kids, you know, this is an opportunity for you to just try something new, be in the driver's seat of your own education.
There you go. Well, Lovette, it was a real pleasure meeting you today,
Yes.
and we'd like to have you back.
I'd love to come back.